You're watching In Depth. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. Now, the political war over Facebook data leaks is nowhere near ending. You just saw what happened today. Congress, BJP continue to spar, exchange barbs over it. Once again, the BJP today coming out accusing the Congress of using tainted British firm Cambridge Analytica for rigging polls. Now, while the Congress on its own refuted all charges, claiming that BJP is only trying to deflect from the Mosul crisis.
Political fireworks over Facebook data continue to explode. A day after BJP and the Congress traded charges over using the services of tainted British firm Cambridge Analytica, Congress President Rahul Gandhi opened a fresh front against Prime Minister Modi and the BJP. In a tweet, Rahul accused the BJP of deflecting attention from the death of 39 Indians in Mosul.
ये झूठा बयान भाजपा के वरिष्ठ नेता जी ने कल किया है, पर्दाफाश हो चुका है। शाम तक सबको पता चल गया कि कैम्ब्रिज एनालिटिका का किसी ने अगर उपयोग किया है तो भाजपा ने किया है।
But the BJP was not in any mood to take things lying down.
What more can you think of Rahul Gandhi doing politics with lash? The same Rahul Gandhi asked questions about evidence of surgical strike from the army. You know that very well. Come on, it is a somber moment.
राहुल गांधी जी क्या अकल से बिल्कुल पैदल हैं क्या? उन्हें सोचना भी चाहिए कि ये इतना बड़ा पाप, इतना बड़ा अपराध एक इनोसेंट हिंदुस्तानियों के साथ किया जा रहा है। उसमें अगर वो एक्सपोजर हुआ है और उसमें खुद इस गड़बड़ झाले और इस घोटाले के में शामिल लोग एक्सपोज हो रहे हैं, तो उसको आप दूसरी तरफ को घुमाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। इससे लगता है कि दाल में काला नहीं, दाल की दाल पूरी काली है।
As BJP and the Congress locked horns, Amrish Tyagi, the MD of Indian subsidiary of Cambridge Analytica, has clarified that he's associated with the tainted firm but not involved in any data breach. His father, JDU leader KC Tyagi too, declared that he was open to a probe against his son and claimed that the JDU had never used the services of Cambridge Analytica or OBI.
कोई हमने मदद हमारे बेटे ने, हमारा कोई सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता। और जनता दल यू से तो इसका एटलांटिका का कोई वास्ता ही नहीं है।
So far, both the BJP and the Congress have denied using services of Cambridge Analytica, and it has not been proven if the tainted firm indulged in any illegality in India or whether they misuse data of voters in any way. With Paulami Saha and Neetu Jain in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, in the middle of all this is also Facebook co-founder Mark Zuckerberg, who has finally broken his silence on this entire scandal concerning Cambridge Analytica data and admitted that social media network made the big mistake in protecting users' data. But that's not quite all. The social media website is facing a backlash with Delete Facebook trend.
Facing the biggest blow to his company's reputation, firefighting the data leak scandal as it explodes across the globe, Facebook co-founder Mark Zuckerberg has finally owned up to breaching users' trust and failure to protect their data, a full 4 days after being missing in action. In a Facebook post, Zuckerberg said, "We have a responsibility to protect your data, and if we can't, then we don't deserve to serve you. I've been working to understand exactly what happened and how to make sure this doesn't happen again."
I think it's created huge challenges for democracy, and I think it's not a Facebook-specific problem. I think there's issues with the amount of data that private companies and organizations have about individuals, and the ways that technology is built such that people can be manipulated.
Facebook is facing obviously tremendous financial losses right now in the market with the loss of confidence and public trust in their product. But I think over the longer term, they're going to have to face a whole host of regulatory questions and probably potential legislation around the protection of consumer data.
What is the road ahead for Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg, the man is in the eye of the storm. He has in fact been called by the parliament in United Kingdom as well. Promises to notify users whose data was in fact shared. So this is what the Facebook is going to do. 50 million users, remember, their data has been compromised. Forensic audit of Cambridge Analytica is something else that Mark Zuckerberg has now promised to build that trust. Double the people working on data security is another promise made by Mark Zuckerberg. Promise number 4, turn off access for apps unused for 3 months. So if you download an app, don't use it for 3 months, they will switch off these apps, you would not be able to use them.
Even as Facebook scurries to control the damage, a campaign called Delete Facebook is already trending on Twitter, with many saying, we moved on from MySpace, we can move on from Facebook too.
It's not a surprise. It's something that if you've been paying attention is going on with all of the social apps. It's like that's what you have to give up in order to get that connection with the world, I guess.
But even as several Facebook users are second-guessing sharing their private lives on the social media platform, there are some who are still willing to give it a shot.
I think it's really good for people to be aware that these apps are sourcing all your information and using it in different ways. So I think it's a good awareness, but I don't think I'm going to delete my Facebook.
Cambridge Analytica is just one firm accused of misusing Facebook users' data. There are many data brokers on the dark web. If you are among the 2 billion users of Facebook, your personal data may be out there too. So beware. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, with that, it's a quick break. To stay with us, back on the other side with more. Now, this data theft, data leak controversy is not the first time when social media site has faced a backlash in our country, India. Mark Zuckerberg burnt his fingers 2 years ago when Free Basics program was pulled off within just a year. Take a look at this report.
We fully support freedom of press. We support freedom of speech and expression. We fully support free exchange of ideas on social media. But any attempt, covert or overt, by the social media, including Facebook, of trying to influence India's electoral process through undesirable means will neither be appreciated nor be tolerated.
Facebook is under global scanner. Now it's under scrutiny in India. The Modi government's IT minister even sending an extremely stern warning to Facebook's high-profile boss. But this is not the first instance when Facebook is facing trouble in India. 4 years back, ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to the Facebook headquarters in the US, the social networking site had initiated the Free Basics program. Launched in 2015, the program was meant to make services and websites free of cost to people who could not afford internet access. It was started with free access to 80 websites across several states. Within a year, the Free Basics program was pulled off after a backlash. The program faced severe criticism. Free Basics was banned for not offering equal and unbiased access to all the internet services. Facebook partnered with internet service providers for preferential and selective access to app developers. The government criticized it, saying differential pricing was unacceptable and internet cannot be a monopoly. Also, critics pointed out that Free Basics program violated the pillars of net neutrality, that is, free and unbiased internet access for everyone. With Aadhaar already raising safety and privacy concerns, the latest controversy surrounding Facebook is bound to bring it in the line of fire of the government once again. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, that's all we could pack into this edition of In Depth. You can revisit our stories on indiatoday.in. News and updates, of course, continue on our network. Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.